Alright, you guys, you know who it is, Tyler Gamer. I'm back on video. So today we are going to try Takis here. These things are like delicious. I'm already gonna put it here. Like, they're kind of hard to find though. So we're gonna talk about these before we get into this because it's kind of a sad little thing, but also kind of like, I don't know. It's sad because the reviews on this are really bad. And I really do not know why. It's just a lot of people have these reviews because basically either they can't handle it or like something of the sorts. And it's kind of sad because this only has a 2-star rating from everybody. Like, there's a few people that give it 5 stars, but like not too many people. Now, why is this? If it wouldn't have been for my experience eating a whole bag of these things, well, you would never really know. These things can literally tear you up. They can make you have the worst pain in your stomach known to mankind. The issue here is that don't eat a whole bag of these things. I got these at a gas station, and you only get a few. These are like $4.99. You can get like a pretty decent bag for like $10 on Amazon, but it's just when you go on there and you look at these reviews, you think to yourself, why would I want to get this product? I mean, there's people in this world that love Takis. Do I like them? They basically taste like Doritos, basically, in my book, with just some spice. I mean, like, these things have some unique qualities to them because they don't taste like Doritos because they're beef, and that's what I like about them. So we got hot chili pepper and lime flavor, and it just makes it interesting. It's an interesting combination and it's really good, but it's just hard because these things are expensive and like you can't find them very often. I know they stopped carrying them at my gas station for a while, but then they brought them back, and I'm like, I'm gonna pick me up another one of these and do a video on these. So let's talk about these here. So we got 130 calories. The serving size is 3. Yeah, you can eat 3 and you'll be totally fine, but don't recommend it unless you're experienced with spiciness, because these are chili based. Sodium is 25. No, that's cholesterol. I'm sorry. Sodium is 480 milligrams. Carbohydrates 2. Sugar 1 gram. You got 7 grams of protein. You got some vitamin A, which is 10%. Vitamin C 2%. Calcium 0%, and iron is 2%. Well, they suggest you to refrigerate this after you open it. These things are just delicious. Like, I totally recommend these things, and I know it's kind of hard to recommend them when like they're quite spicy. It's just hard, okay? It's hard to recommend these things, but they're delicious. They have some good flavor. These are actually the best beef jerky sticks I've ever had. I just wish that you could find them a lot more. I just really wish you could find these a lot more. But yeah, if I can open the packaging, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic if I could. There we go. So this is what it looks like here. The smell is just great. Overall, these are actually good sticks. They're so flavorful that like I sit there and just chew it for a while because like it's flavorful. It's really spicy though. But these things are delicious. I'm actually surprised my dog ain't here. But of course, you know, it's the 4th of July. What do you expect? These things would tear her up if she ate these things. They're too spicy. And imagine what a dog would feel like if they ate like too many of these things. I've done with mine. It's like, it's so weird. Like, and you see it quite often with like spicy food. People basically eat it. They have consequences, like abdominal pain and so on and so forth. But then they just continue eating it. There's a few people that don't. It's like, it's kind of funny. It kind of is. It's like this cycle, basically. These are good. I mean, people have even complained that these things don't taste like Takis. Sure, you're not getting like the cornmeal taste from like that. That's not part of the deal. If you're thinking, you know, you're gonna get that, you're not. It's just very flavorful and spicy. But I guess I can see the point on why people think this ain't Takis, because it's not considerably a real tasting Takis. They're not as spicy as Takis, I'll give you that. Like, I'd have a bag of them, surprisingly, because like I tried making my own. It didn't work out too well. But like, they're not really that good in my opinion. I prefer these beef sticks because they're not too spicy. Like when you eat those, like all I can eat is three Takis, and like, yeah, this is too much. I could eat a whole bag of these things. I'd be regretting it. These things are delicious. They're so good. I'll go get one and we'll do this comparison because like, what's the point here? You know, let's do this. Takis. They're stale too. Yeah. They taste kind of similar. When you finally decide to come out, man, those things are more spicier. You can't eat these, trust me. It's better if you don't. I still prefer these beef sticks. It is so hard not to eat this whole bag because, like, they're so flavorful. But they're not too spicy. They have more problems when they're in your stomach than anywhere. Like, the spice is not as intense as, you know, the Takis chips, basically. They're so good. But you just have to, like, stop and think to yourself, you don't want to deal with these problems. You know, it's just like anything when you eat spicy food. Unless you're used to it, but that's besides the point. These two thing products are. This one's, it's okayable. These ones are delicious. I don't know, it's so weird, but they just don't let the reviews scare you. That's all I'm really saying. I mean, if you like them, that's great, and I like them too, so that's really great. But it's basically all on your tastes and how you think about them. They have a lot of spice to them, and maybe that's a little bit too overwhelming for people. I'm just basically going what the reviews say. It kind of has a lot of spice to it, a lot of different spices, and you can't really taste the meat. Some people like that. Like, I just like it to be flavorful. The first time I got these, I was like, wow, these things are actually the best beef sticks I've ever had. Yeah, I recommend them. It's just, don't let the reviews scare you. The sad part about these is that people just keep bashing these things. So it's like, what if they stop making them? They're just delicious. So I think I'll end the video here so I can put these away because they're too delicious. And everything like that. So hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Go try them out. It's not a bad product, you know. They're quite delicious. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.